What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Brothers, you know there is a trash ass show called The Red Table Talk. And again, unless Will Smith is going to be on there, nobody watches it, okay? But every now and then, there are some gems that may be dropped against the evil one, JADA PINKETT, that I can make some money off of in a podcast, okay, or in an episode. And we're going to be using the daughter Willow Smith as an example today. Now, we all know that JADA PINKETT has been extremely toxic towards Will Smith. And many times, you know, in relationships, we always think that, you know, well, women are toxic to men, but they're not toxic to anybody else, okay? They're only toxic to their husbands or their boyfriends, you know? And I'm talking about some women, now not all women, obviously. But what you find out is, and if you can really relate this to your own life and the people that you know, toxic people are toxic to everything they come in contact with, okay? Their pets, their friends, their work colleagues, their families. Nobody likes these people. All right? Like if you think about it, a person who's unlikable, go just ask a lot of people. Nobody likes those people. And it doesn't just stop with their relationships with their husbands. Their kids don't like them. Their pastors don't like them. Nobody likes these people. And the thing about it is with JADA PINKETT, she's also been toxic to Willow Smith. And the way that we know that is because Willow exposed it. And how do we know this? Young Willow Smith had a disorder during her younger years, right? It was rough. You know, her mom didn't understand her. And because, you know, JADA PINKETT grew up in Baltimore in a rough environment where her friends died, AKA Tupac, you know, she was kind of like numb to her daughter's situation, numb to her daughter's needs. And it was very frustrating to Willow as a child, right? And, you know, and recently she just expressed this and, you know, let her mom know, like, this is what you're doing to hurt me. And I'm going to be honest. Willow Smith and Jaden Smith are fucking weird. We all know what I'm talking about. Both of them do weird, very alternative things. I'll just leave it at that. That whether they wear their hair or how they act or how they look, these are people that do very outlandish things because they want attention. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Because their mama didn't give it to them. That's why Willow and Jaden are so fucked up. That's why. When you look at people and you see the kids are just in the way they look and act are so rebellious. It's just because something's going on there. So what you can find out is that such people are selfish. Let me tell you guys something, all right? You know, when you are a man, like most of us in the African-American community that listen to my show, I don't know, some of you guys may be from other places, but in any community, men, especially that have means and have resources, we become servants of that community. Okay? And I know that there are not so many active black men serving in communities like as before. But when you're serving your family, you're providing, you're trying to give instruction, you're trying to keep discipline and things like that. You're giving a lot for your family. I'm not saying that women don't give, but what I'm saying is there is a lack of input on how much men do give. That's the point I'm making fundamentally. And so because of that, you can easily get yourself involved with the person who is insensitive to what your needs are, okay? And this kind of person is selfish. This kind of person is toxic, because a person in a relationship who is selfish, you're never gonna be able to get along with that kind of person. Selfish people, you can't do it if you're a given man. You need somebody that can reciprocate. Because I'm gonna tell you what happens. Not only will they be selfish towards you, they gonna be selfish towards your goddamn kids. And that's the last thing you need. Cause at least you'll be like, well, at least if you treat me with some selfish toxicity, I could accept that. But my kids, well, you carried them for 9 months, right? No, the answer is no. The kids are gonna experience that also. Because that person don't know how to give. A selfish person don't know how to love. A selfish person only look out for themselves, including their kids. Why you think there be some of these ladies out here spending their kids' child support money? Not even on the kids. The kids ain't even getting no damn shoes. They leaving their kids with their grandmama and all kind of house, stuff like that. The kids are still looking dirty and they out there going on trips and, posting on Instagram. Some of them. Why? Selfishness. And if you are a man that is a giving man, a selfish woman will make your life miserable. And men are so stupid because we love to give and what's make us happy. Sometimes a lot of us who are givers, we don't even look for nothing in return, right? So a person who's selfish, they'll always have their hand out. You keep giving and giving and giving. And then the things that you need, because see, you need to be reassured. Your kids need to be reassured. When you're having a bad day, you're gonna need somebody to talk to. You're gonna need somebody to vent your things to. Somebody to help you along the way if somebody in your family dies, or somebody to talk to. We're humans, right? We need emotional connections with people. That is what we need. Okay? But once you are not getting that, that's where the problem lies. It's where the problem lies. And when you don't get those things, everybody suffers. And then wherever that toxic person goes, they cause a problem for themselves. And the best thing you can do, selfish people, get them out of your life, because they're going to ruin everything you got. All their dusty ass is going to do is take. And then your kids are going to become just like that, completely like that. Your kids can be ruined. You be going around, your kids be weird as hell. Your kids be like, why your kids ain't nothing like me? Like, my kids don't act anything like me, because they got a weird ass, selfish ass mama. Then they can't make friends. They're toxic. They become toxic kids. Here you want to go and get away from your kids, but it will be your fault, because you are also dusty as hell for staying around these goddamn toxic ass people who didn't give a damn about you. Now you over there mad as hell, breath stink and smell like Cheetos and Dorito chips. And don't call me, because I can't help you, because I've already told you. Get you a woman and get around people who like to give back also, who have a heart, instead of dealing with these goddamn clowns. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.